Hi guys, I'm Sonal and welcome to my channel. So everybody has probably finished all the Thanksgiving leftovers from the fridge, and even if you have some, you're probably going to eat them for lunch or dinner. So what about breakfast? And I thought of making this warm, comforting dish for you for breakfast, and it's called Menemen. So it's a Turkish version of our shakshuka. In shakshuka, what we do is we have the egg yolks intact, we don't break them, but in this one I have kind of broken them, and not too much. We are going to keep them runny. We'll have the egg whites set the way we want, and then a little bit of runniness from the egg yolks and loads of cheese and some homemade sausage. So it's beautiful. It's such a hearty dish and you're going to love it with some keto bread. So I have some keto bread that I'm going to eat this with, but I'm also going to share a keto bread recipe with you in which I have used yeast. And it took me a while to kind of like the recipe. I was trying it out. I tried many versions. The one in the video is actually an older one which I wasn't very happy with. So I have a newer version which I'm going to soon share with you. So anyways, let's go ahead and watch the Menemen. So here is some homemade chicken sausage, and you can use this or any other sausage or pepperoni that you like to use. I'm cutting this into 4 thick slices. So I'm taking the plastic off. I'm going to cover this end and then put it back in the freezer. That's where I store it. And before using it, you can get it out for about 10 minutes or so and then cut it. Now here is a pot to which I've added about 1.5 tablespoons of ghee, and I have put my sausages in because, like I said, you want to brown it a little bit and let it cook because these are raw. And look at that, how beautiful it looks. And it was smelling delicious at this point. I'm going to flip these sausages over so that they brown on the other side too, and in the meanwhile I'm also adding 1 green chili pepper. Now this is not a spicy one, and that's the reason I've put a lot, and this is going to flavor the oil and make it slightly spicy. You can leave this out or add jalapenos if you like. So I'm going to get my sausages out because I don't really want it to steam with the rest of the ingredients. And I'm adding half a cup of tomato puree. You can add a fresh tomato puree, you can add tomatoes, small chopped tomatoes. I am adding some yellow peppers. You can add any vegetables of your choice. I would even add cabbage. I'm seasoning this with about 1/8 teaspoon of salt. You don't want to put too much because the sausages are salty themselves. I've also added a little bit of cheese. So this is a mozzarella cheese. It's not the best quality because it doesn't get melty and stringy, which ideally it should. And I have put the sausages back in. I've added a little bit of water because you want it little runny. You don't want it set completely thick. And now I have put 2 eggs in this, and I'm going to slightly break the yolks and try to mix it so that the yolk is in almost every bite that you take. So I've added about 2 tablespoons of cheese so far, and now I'm going to cover it and let it cook. It has set a little bit, and I'm going to take this chance to actually mix the yolk a little bit more. Make sure all the cheese and the yolk gets cooked but still melty. If you guys love watching different recipes from all over the world which are also keto, please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell right next to it so you know when I add a new recipe. Also share the channel with your friends and family. And if you like this particular recipe, please click the like button, and let's go ahead and watch the recipe now. I'm adding some red pepper flakes. I'm also placing some meat on top. Now this is completely optional, but I had some, so I just placed it on top. Wow. And again a little bit more cheese because you can. I put all the rest of my cheese in and some cilantro or coriander leaves. And our dish is ready. I'm going to serve this with some keto bread, homemade sauerkraut. If you want to see the recipe of the homemade sauerkraut, I'm going to leave it on the screen as well as in the description. So check that out. It's the easiest recipe you'll find, and it's full of probiotics. Look at how gorgeous my dish looks. So this is perfect. This is the way you want it to be cooked. It's still runny, but it's not completely raw. So I'm going to show you how I ate it. Put it on the keto bread and then chase it with some sauerkraut. And it was delicious, trust me. Just try this recipe out. Doesn't this look gorgeous? I'm sure your mouth was watering when you watched this, so go right ahead and try it out and let me know how it turned out in the comments section, because I like to read all your comments. Also, you should take pictures, share them on my social media handles. I have all the information in the description. I also have information about my favorite things in the kitchen, the gadgets in the kitchen. So there are links to all of that if you guys are interested. Please look for that too. And thanks for watching. Bye.